Hello, good morning, friends. My name is Suhas Vora, Assistant Professor of Electrical Department at the Swiss Webinar Institute of Technology. Now, in the previous lectures, we can study about the arc welding. So, today's topic is the resistance welding. So, first of all, what is the resistance welding? The resistance welding is work as the heavy current is made on to flow through the joint to be welded. It means that the resistance of the joint generate the I square R losses, causing the heat which melt the metal joint and the cause the fusions of the joints. So here the types of the resistance welding, basically they are classified as spot welding, steam welding, projections welding, energy storage welding and butt welding. So first of all, spots welding. Here you can see that the spots welding figures. So spots welding, in the spots welding, the welding is done at the certain point on melting sheets. The piece to be welded are held between the two electrodes. You can see in the figures. Here there are the two electrodes. Between the two electrodes to put the sheets, which two metal will be jointed and forcefully to the apply the current, and at that time the welding will be done. So next one is the projections welding. The projections welding, basically you can see the figures. It is the modified arm of the spot welding. The electrode used are flat and not pointed as in case of the spots welding. You can see the figures, the projections, there are the multiple spots in the joints or two materials. It means that the projections are made on the sheet so that the heat is concentrated in the region. When the current is passing through the electrodes, the current density and the pressure technique is less, hence the electrode life is more. The welding automatically take place only at the projections. So next one is the seam welding. You can see the seam welding. It is similar to the spots welding. In the seam welding, a series of the spots is produced by the roller electrode. You can see the figures here, the two between the two true roller, and the between the two rollers the two sheet will be put it and the multiple spots will be applied. It means that the two sheets are passed under the two rolling electrodes. Depending upon the number of welding current, the pulse per second and the speed of the electrodes, a series of the spots welding is obtained. You can see the figures also, the welding currents when we apply to the seam welding. The next one is the projections welding. Okay, we are now the next one is the energy storage welding. You can see the figures of the energy storage welding. The energy is obtained by the discharging the storage energy in the capacitors. So the figure, it consists of the bridge rectifier capacitors, switching arrangement. The piece of to be welded on the kept at the certain distance, it means the approximately the 1.5 mm, and switch is put on the positions. So the capacitor gets the charge through the bridge rectifier. When the switch is put on the change the positions, the capacitor discharge take place, causing the formations of the arc between the two pieces. The piece are heated up at the gap and the fusions together. Thus the welding is obtained. The next one is the boot welding. The boot welding is similar to the spots welding, however only the difference is in the boot welding the interested of the electrodes, the material parts that are to be obtained or booted together are connected to the supply. So basically there are the three another sub part: upset put welding, flash put welding, and pers- precautions put welding. Here the are the three diagram for the put weldings. Thank you.